I recently came across a book called The Gratitude Project: How the Science of Thankfulness Can Rewire Our Brains for Resilience, Optimism, and the Greater Good. Now, what was intriguing to me about this book was reading all of the science about something that I've actually experienced, but didn't necessarily have all the language for. You see, what these researchers found was that people that focused on writing gratitude letters to another person for 3 weeks reported having significantly better mental health 4 and even 12 weeks later than those people that focused on how they felt about negative experiences that they've had. So, the other significant finding was that they realized that practicing gratitude on top of receiving psychological counseling was an even better benefit than people that just had counseling alone. Now, this was stunning to me to see how much impact gratitude can have on our lives and on our mental health. Because several years ago, I was going through a really tough season. It had been a season of a lot of loss in a lot of different areas. And I was having a hard time, to be honest, just moving out an appropriate time of grieving and back into living my life. And I had a mentor say to me that it was time for me to make war on negativity. Now, it didn't mean that I couldn't be appropriately sad. It just meant that it was time for me to quit making a lifestyle out of it. And I started to make war on negativity by focusing on the things that I was grateful for. Now, some days it was really hard, I have to admit, but it did get easier. And little by little, I started to retrain my brain to see the good in the things around me instead of cultivating a low level anxiety that was just waiting for the other shoe to drop. So, this month, where we are tending to focus on gratitude and thankfulness, especially here in the United States, where we have the actual Thanksgiving holiday, I'd like to challenge you guys to write a gratitude letter once a week to another person for the entire month. And then let me know what your experience is like. Leadership is a journey, it's not a destination, and you don't have to journey alone.